there's no one exercise to fix your posture and stand taller. There's no one workout even, but there is one perspective. And I'm going to talk you through that perspective in this video. Even though I have a very severe 85-degree kyphoscoliosis, I've built a posture that I'm proud of. And here I'm kind of demonstrating what it looks like to allow the collapse and then to where I kind of naturally stand these days effortlessly. And it's a path, it's a perspective. I'm starting off with a sternum pull up here, really pulling into the chest, allowing the mid-thoracic to open up, keeping the ribs tucked in as much as I can there, moving into a snatch deep squat, encouraging the elongation alignment of the whole spine here throughout this movement, especially applying just a little bit of force, enough force that this isn't just a passive stretch, especially in those deep ranges of motion. It's putting them to work and telling the body what to do. Ultimately making a statement to the body about the motion that I want, about the strength that I want. And even though it's a light amount of weight, that message, that statement that I am communicating to my body as I go through this motion is exactly a big part of what I want to talk about here, which is the perspective that has allowed me to live pain-free, to build a body that I'm proud of, that is ready for anything, whether it's a hike or extreme sports or dancing. I'm really ready for anything at this point, and I'm looking for challenges that are going to, encourage and inspire my next evolution in my body. So you'll note here's some T3 raises. I'm tucking the shoulder directly back, doing some lateral raise as well as some forward raises. You'll notice with kyphosis and forward neck, a lot of people, especially as they get older, 50s, 60s, 70s, they get very limited range in their shoulder. This is a great one to prevent that. I know I'm going to be at a great risk of that, having a fixed kyphosis in there. So I'm going to be prioritizing this quite a lot over my next chapter, getting that raise happening above the ear, right? Because I feel that restriction at the upper end of the movement. So I'm going to be going at it. Our body is not permanent. We don't have this, even though technically I have a structurally fixed spine in that position. I know it's not steel in there. It is still bioorganic material that is being produced from the thoughts essentially in my mind. The thoughts that I choose to repeat every day are determining the alchemical mix in my body. If I am perceiving stress and problems and pain and suffering, and I am repeating those thoughts every day, that will eventually be created in my body in some way. We are the thoughts we choose. We are the thoughts we choose to repeat. So when I become aware of thoughts that are not helpful for me, when I become aware that I have habits that are not helpful for me, as soon as I become aware, I have the choice. I have the freedom to choose that. Well, I'm going to choose something new today. I know I've chosen that old thing every day for the past 20 years, and I've ignored that for the past 20 years. I know that, but today I'm going to choose something different. And that power of choosing that you can do something differently is exactly another big piece of the perspective that will actually help you transform your posture. I get so many people asking me, hey, what's the one thing I can do to fix my posture and I can just go back to, living a normal life, going back to having a normal posture, a normal body? Bro, I'm going to be really real with you right now. There is no one exercise. There's not even one workout that you can do. This is a collapse, a spiraling collapse in your body through some unknown reason that can be known if you do this thing. And that thing is showing up, prioritizing your responsibility to take care of the body that you've been giving, to show up and do what your body is asking of you. If it is aching, if it is pinching, if it is numbing, it is inviting you to say, hey, can you please pay attention to what is happening in my body? I know you have so many things going on in your life right now, at school, in your job, at your work. You've got rent to pay, you've got a job to do, you've got kids to take care of, but please show up and take care of me, the body that is carrying you around, the body that is creating the energy for you to do all of the above. That energy of looking for a shortcut, just wanting to go back to normal, will hold you back. That is literally the energy that holds back 99% of people, and they don't end up transforming, is because they just want to keep doing what they've always done. But if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to end up in the same place that you've always been. Now, I don't do too many passive stretches, but this one right here was amazing for getting deep into the psoas, even though, it's not quite passive, because I was activating strength and flexion in this position. This one, I've never done this before, but I've understood the concepts. I understand my perspective of what I'm doing, restoring rotation and movement through, rotating the upper body one way and rotating the pelvis and the lower body the other way. Very, very powerful concept to understand, and you can integrate it into ways that your body will thank you for. I can't tell you the exercise that your body needs right now. Only your body can do that. And so it's a matter of listening to your body, to becoming aware of what your body is requesting of you. So I have a kyphoscoliosis with a collapse happening on my left side of the thoracic. So right here in this motion, I'm able to really identify and isolate this area with my attention, my awareness. I'm inhaling, I'm allowing expansion to occur in that area which is compressed, that concavity. And as it's expanding, I am beginning to generate strength through that area. The same principles of hypertrophy apply, where you're putting the area under tension for 60 to 90 seconds. The same thing I'm doing by inhaling, expanding that part of my body, which brings me into alignment. And then I'm generating force through that movement that I'm showing here, a couple different variations. As I'm generating that force, that strength, I am beginning to cement in. I'm beginning to lock in the gains that I had from that deep, expansive breath that was creating alignment in my body. Similarly, in this movement, you'll see that I'm generating force through a part of the body that has not been used to generating force. It's been put out of a job because my other side has compensated and created strength on the right side, but not on that left side. So as I'm talking strength and power and force from my feet up through my knees, through my hips, and into those myofascial bands along the front and back of my torso, I'm experiencing alignment. You'll see I'm wriggling into alignment there, and freaking hell, it feels good. That smile you see right there is realizing that this is working. I've been pain-free and feeling like the vitality for many years now, like 7 years. But now I'm starting to realize, like, wow, okay, I can just keep on going here. I can keep elongating, I can keep aligning, and it feels amazing. It feels really good. And that's why I'm getting louder and louder about what I'm saying, because I know this stuff will change people's lives. It'll get them out of pain and get them out of suffering and moving away from a victim role into the creator role. If you want to join me on the journey, I have a free Posture Dojo community at posturedojo.com. I have a Heightmaxxing protocol to build your best posture that looks good, feels good. It's completely free as well through our engagement reward system. Head over to posturedojo.com, connect with other people who are on the same journey. Our spines are unique, and so we need a perspective more than we need a specific exercise or a specific workout. And this protocol will give you that perspective in order for you to take charge, take responsibility of building your best posture. You need a plan, you need accountability, and I have both of those for you inside of the community. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description. One shift in your perspective can change everything. I'll see you in the next one.